Ladies and gentlemen, MRI machines are very, very powerful, and this can happen. In fact, it did happen, unfortunately. How are you guys doing, my fellow American brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on the platforms you see above and below. Click the thumbs up button. That way my content can stay consistent, recommended to you. And when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification. That will bring down a drop box for you to select all notifications. That way you'll be notified when I post a channel. Last but not least, don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father, and everything I'm asking you to do over here, do over there. I do want to show my gratitude and appreciation for you guys helping me reach 470,000 subs on my Modern Renaissance Man channel. And we're almost at 7,000 on the Man, Husband, Father channel. So I really do appreciate that. And I know you guys are like, dude, why is your tone so low? Because family member just happened to send me this, because I had a family member up in Chicago who went and had an MRI done, and something happened to the extent where it scared him, because I told him, make sure you let them know if you have any metals on you whatsoever. Guys, a lot of things happen in medicine, malpractice. Y'all do know that medicine kill more people than, I'm not even about to get into it. But just understand this. When it comes to having things like MRI, that is a very, very powerful machine when it comes to certain metals, okay? But just so you can be on the safe side, you don't want to have any metals. They want to know if there's a knee replacement, hip replacement, pins and screws, anything in the head, anything whatsoever when it comes to having an MRI done, okay? With that being said, unfortunately, this story is not going to be for the faint of heart. But a woman in this segment that you guys are about to see had a tragic event happen to her loved one. And if you are someone that don't like to hear stories like this, I would highly suggest you not watch it. It's not going to show nothing crazy in what I showed in the beginning, but you're going to have to hear this story. And to all my fellow medical professionals out there, radiology techs, MRI, doctors, and all them, you guys know that this is one of those basic things, especially when it comes to something like this, that could have been completely avoidable. Watch this.
But first tonight, the man pulled into an MRI by his necklace has died, we've learned. And tonight, his wife is grieving his loss after she says she watched him get sucked into that machine. News 12 Cecilia Dowd has the story.
I saw the machine, snatched him around and pulled him into the machine. He died. He went limp in my arms.
Adrienne Jones McAllister says her husband, Keith McAllister, died after he was sucked into an MRI machine at Nassau Open MRI in Westbury.
I haven't been able to sleep. I'm barely eating. I just can't believe. I still trying to wrap my head around the whole thing. He waved goodbye to me, and then his whole body went limp.
Adrienne said after she'd had an MRI on her knee Wednesday, she needed help getting up. She said she asked the technician to get her husband.
And I yelled out Keith's name, Keith, come help me up, come help me up.
She said the technician went to get her husband and brought him into the room, despite the fact that Keith was wearing a 20-pound chain around his neck with a large lock that he used for weight training.
They were standing there laughing and joking before he even came to the table.
When Keith got closer to Adrienne to help her up, she said the unthinkable happened.
At that instant, the machine switched him around, pulled him in, and he hit the MRI.
Adrienne says she and the tech tried to pry Keith off the machine, but it was impossible.
I'm saying, could you turn up the machine, call 911, do something, turn this damn thing off?
Adrienne said that this was not the first time she and Keith had been to Nassau Open MRI, and she said he'd worn the big chain here before.
It's not the first time that guy has seen that chain. They had a conversation about it before. Oh, that's a big chain.
Adrienne said Keith, a hardworking man who always gave his all, suffered several heart attacks following the incident. He was 61 years old.
And I loved him so much.
Reporting from Hempstead in Nassau County, Cecilia Dowd, News 12.
Just so horrible. Now, we reached out to Nassau Open MRI for a comment yesterday and repeatedly today, but they have not responded. We'll keep an eye on that.
I can't even imagine watching something like that unfold. First of all, I do see a lawsuit coming. Not that somebody's trying to do a get rich quick scheme. See what happens when I talk fast? I might end up saying phantom instead of fathom. Anyway, this man had a heavy chain with a lock on it around his neck. If this man came to an open MRI practice, I would have been like one of those people in the office, like, don't even wear it to the office. Like, keep it in your car. Any metallic devices, instruments, that cell phone, I don't care, any of these things that you would have on your persons, leave it in the car when you come into an MRI. I don't care what, folks, I don't care what it is. When I was doing a rotation one time, the area that I had to work in was near where the MRI was a lot, so we can look at the images and everything like that, right? I wouldn't wear my wedding ring. I wouldn't wear a belt buckle that had metal on it. Well, I was that scared. When they did a demonstration to us to show like a drywall and then a thin brick wall, whatever like that, and the guy had a wrench and they turned the thing on and they sucked it out of his hand and it stuck to the machine. Nope, I'm not taking any chances. For that office to allow him to even come there and even just said he can go in there and help her with that around his neck, if that's not one of the basic ABCs of 1, 2, 3s of what you should not do, this is going to be tragic. And I feel so bad for this woman losing her husband this way. And guys, I told y'all, people like me think differently when it comes to certain things. Y'all may not agree with this. I was actually saddened to know that the man passed away, but I was relieved once this video played out and how he actually passed away, because when they said he had a chain around his neck with a lock on it and it sucked him to it, I thought like that thing broke that man's neck, or this man must have had partial decapitation internally. And then the fact that they said they were trying to pull him off, his neck and head is sticking to the, what do you mean pull him off? And then she said, shut off the machine, call 911. Man, that is absolutely horrific. She's going to live with that image in her mind for the rest of her life. I can't even think. All I don't think I can do is just tell us. All I think we can do is just send our prayer source our way. That is a horrible way for your husband to go out of this world, knowing that it was something that was 100% preventable, guys. Is negligence mainly, I'm just saying, mainly on the staff, because they know when it comes to metals, no one is to go near those MRI machines whatsoever. There is nothing you can do. I don't care how strong you are. I do not care. There is nothing you're going to be able to do to keep that machine from pulling you to it like that. Absolutely nothing. Somebody could say, well, he should have known better. No, folks, no, the staff. It's all going to come down to staff negligence. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you that. So anyway, any of my medical professionals out there, what are y'all thoughts on this as well? And do you know if any of the basic malpractices or basic negligence that has happened in your medical vicinity that you know could have been 100% preventable? Whatever the case may be, y'all let me know. If you have any stories of your own, let's see in the comment section after this video. And do not forget to do what you see in this animation right here. The next video that I will be doing in order after this one, maybe, it's going to be up there. Things I did as of yesterday or earlier today that you may have missed will be right here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.